Yes, my name's Richard Adam. I'm making a puzzle game for the iPhone. I'm working on it in my spare time. I'm the programmer, and I've got some artists working on it as well in their spare time. So we've been doing it for about 6 months now. And the game is basically, there's a whole bunch of gems, and you trace lines over them, and get rid of them, get points, and collect more gems. That's about it.
And when can we expect this?
Probably after September, late this year sometime. Yeah, when it's all polished and good.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for that. Go ahead.
Hey.
Yeah, where are you from then?
Okay, so I'm Sam and this is Jake from Raptus Games. We're a Melbourne indie studio, currently with Draw, the Showdown. As our first game out on the App Store right now.
Oh, it's out?
Yeah, it's out right now. So, I mean, we're a pretty new studio, and it's cool to do these type of events to get our name out there. So,
you need the exposure.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what you need.
Definitely.
Yeah, and what's it called? And how's the response to like any reviews up and everything?
Yeah. I mean, we got featured on IGN.
Oh wow.
So there's a bunch of stuff, and it's been really positive, especially for our first game.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so we're really happy with that kind of stuff.
A lot of people have commented on the art style.
Yeah, definitely. I can see, you know, like it sort of stands out from a lot of the other general apps you get.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we push for. We're a pretty art-heavy team. Lots of us with experience in that, so we want to make like really pushing games, you know.
Yeah. And does it work on all iOS?
Yeah. It runs on everything.
Everything above 3GS works on.
Who has a 3GS?
Yeah,
exactly.
4 and up. So yeah, I mean, it runs the same on all of them.
Even iPods, the new iPods touches. So.
Oh, that's a nice cutscene.
I mean, that's just the intro to the game. Nothing crazy. I'm not a hand model with my hands. Yeah, so just tap to shoot and shake to reload. Pretty simple and pretty fun. We've got like over 100,000 people playing, so
really
pretty happy, yeah.
We've got another game in development at the moment, so...
Yeah, talk about that.
Well, again, it's developed for iOS. We're trying to make things pretty simple. A lot of games now, just one button press type of game, so I think we're going to try and go for that, as well as a free-to-play model, so it's just free to download, and then people have the chance to purchase things inside the game to help them out and customise their experience, I suppose. That's about all, basically.
Yeah.
We've got to keep wraps on what the actual game is.
Yeah.
It's hush hush.
Hush hush.
Let's rock and roll. Okay, I'm Dan from Dime Studios, and this is our game, Tasty Fish. So, Tasty Fish is a survival arcade style game for iOS. The premise is very simple. You control a school of very delicious, tasty fish, and you want to try and stay alive for as long as possible. Here we've got a couple of our special fish as well, which each special fish has a unique quality or trait that they bring to the school to increase the survivability. So we'll start the game off. The game doesn't start until you start playing as well, so that you can get a feel for how the fish behave and that kind of thing. And it starts off nice and slow. So it starts off nice and slow, and then it eventually starts to really ramp up. So you want to just try and stay alive, but you've also got these bubbles that you want to try and collect. Sometimes a bubble will have a little fish inside of it, and by rescuing him, he's eternally grateful, and he decides to join your school. Other times, you'll see a coin, and that goes towards your piggy bank, so that you can collect the coins. You also get rewarded achievements and getting high scores and that kind of thing. And with the coins, you're able to buy the special fish that we've got right now. But you can also buy these items that you can use sort of in the heat of survival to just stay alive better. Just kind of let it ramp up, I guess.
That's all right.
There's a lot of sort of dead time until it starts to get crazy, and then it's a lot more entertaining around 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
We just put a time lapse or something. But do you want to talk about what's it called? So like the team and everything.
The team, yeah. So the company is Dime Studios, and we're situated here in Melbourne. There's 4 of us. Myself, Dan, our CEO Josh, programmer Niall, and our sound engineer and maestro Pete. The game's been in development for close to 18 months, maybe even a little more. It started as a student project, and then after we'd all graduated, decided to continue it as a commercial venture. And we're going to be releasing it for free on the App Store for iPhone and iPad especially. Hopefully very soon.
Yeah, you mentioned for like end of July, yeah?
Yeah, so we're targeting the end of July, at the very least for Apple's submission approval and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that can sort of take some time, and depending on how that goes will depend on when it is actually available. But it's very close. It's very close for us to be able to release it, and we intend to be supporting it as well a lot, releasing content, fish. There's leaderboards, there's achievement hunting, there's it's got everything. It's got the works.
So obviously you don't want to get caught in the nets or
definitely
eaten
not.
by the crabs.
So we just got eaten by a shark. Let him eat a few more. The crabs, they present more of an area threat. So if you get too close, they'll take a snap at you.
Oh, and you lose.
And you lose, however many fish sort of get caught. Similar thing with nets. So it's starting to get a bit crazy. We might just use one of our cheats.
Nice.
But by this point, the difficulty's really ramped up. It doesn't give you that much of an advantage. It's more of a oh no button. And oh no! We're still good. Still good. So this is the sucker, and he pulls bubbles towards him. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
The purple dude is our speedfish Dash, and by double tapping, he'll, dash to that area. And the other fish that we're going to be launching with is this little dude Darwin, and he reproduces by the process of mitosis. So every now and then, you just sort of, you were going to get another fish, but unfortunately he's dead. And so won't look like this, but we've got achievement tracking, we've got leaderboards as well, so it's going to have Game Center, the works. Everything you'd expect in a quality iOS game. So,
cool. And Melbourne made.
Melbourne made. Homegrown.
How's it going? I'm Matt from Byte Wombat. I'm from Melbourne, Victoria, and at the moment I'm developing puzzle puppets with my mate Aaron.
Yeah, and so can you tell us about the game?
Puzzle Puppets is an action puzzle RPG. You basically pop coloured blocks to defeat monsters and save princesses, and it's all wrapped up in a nice little puppet play sort of theme. And so you can dress your character up and go do these quests and goals that you have in the game.
And it's not out yet.
No, not yet. Our current plan is to aim for towards the end of the year. We'd like to get it out this year too. But the progress is going well, and you can follow our development on our website. And it's going good.